Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live session. So today I'm just doing some sketches, doing some warm up, and I'm just enjoying what I do. So, you know, I'm not sure if my audio is working. It's supposed to be working. It's not working. I'm not 100% sure. So uh, I could ask somebody who joins the class, but nobody seems to be in. That's how it works when you're starting it out. All right. So uh, easy have just make sure that there's a block which is easy to understand where the things are. The bones stick out, and I'm using a VTech pilot. So yeah, it's just again, I'm just wetting the beak basically. So it's just easy trying not to try to go crazy. It's just get some sketches in, partly because I want to feel less guilty that I haven't done anything at all. And then also, I'm hoping that all these small things you do on your own will pay off at some stage. Yeah. So what you do in behind closed doors matters. So okay, just some simple sketches. Keep doing whatever you get. There is no. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Or I'll just keep having a look at the camera just to make sure the camera is close by. I had a Pentel pen that with a brush pen. I don't know whether you guys know. That was a good pen for especially those sketches and then making it. I'm not able to find that. And I tend to use this is a watercolor book or a sketchbook. So I'll see how it goes. I will do some watercolor sketches as well. But basically, you just picking some colors. Yeah, so some of the colors here. Same thing. I'm just using various places just to get some inspiration. Right, whatever sketch I kind of like, I just draw. And I had a video I got inspired, and then I put in a couple of shorts on YouTube. This was the first time I got like close to 10 comments saying that I'm ripping somebody off. I had clearly mentioned who the artist was, and I said I got inspired by that artist, and I did a video exactly like that. But I thought that was a good video. Man, oh man, there were like 10 comments which came in literally within a few minutes. I'm not sure whether it is a bot or is it actually. Um, I don't know. So I thought I said it's not worth the hassle, and I took the video out. It's just strange. This is again is a first time. I shall be a little more mindful about. I need to figure out if you get inspired by some artist and then you try to give credit and then do. If somebody was copying my work, I would be honored. I don't know. Again, truth be told, it wasn't the artist who told that I'm copying. We shall see how it goes going forward. Okay. More and more sketches, some simple sketches. Again, we are looking at is loose sketch just to get couple. I think this is a turkey. Uh, nice legs. Nice legs as in it is an interesting legs. Nice legs, yes. Yeah. So a little bit of color. As I said, purple is one of the colors I don't tend to use. So what I'm doing, as well as just use some of those colors. So a little bit of color. Probably it was a little too dark. But, oh, I'm just looking at the camera. The camera was completely. Oh, I gotta watch the camera where it's recording as well. So if I see where the camera is recording, I can barely see the notebook is right there. So this one, maybe I'll lift a little bit so that, yeah, I think maybe that's a good compromise. So that's their body. And there's the neck. A little bit of this fleshy neck. Okay. A little bit of color. That's a little bit of color. Double. On the back. Okay. Keep going. So again, a duck in the water is something like that. So you're just making sure there's just some colors. I think it's called maybe it's a mallard duck or who knows, but in the water. Okay, again a little bit of color. Good. Too much. Too much color. A little bit in the background. Again, I didn't record. Ah, so nice. Thank you. There's a couple of people who have joined. Could you guys just give a thumbs up or at least say that you can hear me? I'm not really sure if the microphone is working. If that would be very helpful. Katie and KR. So thank you for joining in. I'm not good at watercolor. Oh, you just have to practice. I guess it's just we're just trying to. Everybody's trying to improve at their own level. But let me know if there is something you guys want me to try out. Some sketches, then we can do some sketches or something else. Can you guys? I can hear you well. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Let me know what is it you guys can like. I can give it a try. Again, there is a frog. Again, these are very loose sketches. And you put in a little bit of color. I would say all these sketches are less than 30, 40 seconds, less than a minute kind of sketch. And then we can maybe add a little red color to the eyes. And then you rough shape. That's the shape of the frog. There's two giant eyes. Couple of their really strong legs. And continue with that. Okay, so that's your basic sketch. You just add some colors. Assuming there's a light source, in this case, there is a light source on the top. So always when you're adding sketch, just make sure there is a light source you guys are thinking about. So that way it makes it easy to add some light source. Like I really like semi-realism art. Oh, I think it's a, yeah, semi-realism art. I'm just trying to think what is it I can do to interest. Okay, so the same thing over here. There's a little bit of ram. So the ram or a sheep is a triangle first, and then continue. Absolutely. So I'm just reading out Katie's comment. That whenever there's light source, you should make sure your contrast between light and dark is visible. Yes, again, but also at the moment, I'm just playing around, just getting warmed up. I want to do a couple of paintings after this, but I thought it's like, if I'm sketching, as well, I do some quick warm-up sketch. And then keep doing that. Okay, so there's a couple of quick sketch. So there's an artist I've been following. I don't know whether you guys know, called Rod the artist, Rod Con the artist. He's got a good set of videos where he explains it in a. He's an animator, so I'm more of an artist, but he comes from an artistic, different style of artist. So if there's, he talks about using half and half over here, and that way you can make any of the shapes. Okay. So a little bit of body. There's the second body. A little bit of bear. A little bit of tail. There's hind legs. Continue. And the face. Ears backward. Again, adding a little bit of color. Of the hind legs, just to show that it's on the other side. So the bear. A little more stylized. Again, these are quick little sketches just to get going. The side of the bear is probably the easiest profile, especially. 3/4 are always tricky, but the side. So 3/4. Couple of bears. Yes, the right place. Eyes. Hologram. So another bear. So it goes like a little bit of nose, mouth, the nostril, couple of eyes, making sure it has ears and a thick neck, and the body, just to give some volume. Legs, and then there's the hind legs. The sketches again, all we're trying to do is under 10-15 under a minute, so just to get some color quickly. So I am missing that. an elephant again, making sure there is a building block. The ears. The tusk. And the front muscle. The fat tail. Little big belly. Yeah. Something simple. So keep going. I like animals. One of the reasons is probably is because I find it a little more easier to draw animals than to draw humans. And also, I like drawing animals. There's nothing humans. I'm not a trained artist. For I just paint what I like. Okay. So a little bit of sketch. The elephant leg. I think this one is a Indian elephant. So there's the saggy belly. And the head is somewhat that shape, big bump, and a triangle. There's a big tusk and a big trunk with a tiny eye over here. And the ear slightly smaller than the African version. So a little bit of shade. Okay. The shape, and let's keep going. So this is interesting to do a hippo. Hippo is basically a big rectangle. You kind of think about it as a big rectangle shape and another big rectangle. This body is made of the shapes. So let's see how it goes here. Very flat. Goes down. Okay, that's the snout. And the eyes are somewhere here. So that's where one of the eyes are. And it's got a tiny ears right around here. And plenty of muscle. That's like layers of blubber. if I want to put in some colors, some colors here. And some shadows here. Okay. Oh, again, I apologize. I need to pay attention to where the camera is pointing. I kind of did the whole hippo again without. So another hippo, sort of doing the big rectangle. Okay, so almost flat, comes over here, big nostril, big lip, and we're talking about there's an eye here. Another eye. Tiny ear. And the big body. Okay, verbal color. Okay. Let's see, what else can I do? Uh, Okay. So I'm just checking what else. So I'm going to do another simple, or try to squeeze in a bear in this area. Nice contrast. The nose. His muscles. I gotta probably learn some of the muscle names so makes it a little more easy to talk. But yeah, some lots and lots of sketches for. Okay, very simple. So let's put some colors. Some shadow. And some more darker shadows here. Again, black and white car photos. So 29 minutes. I'm just give me a second. I'm just looking for some reference images. Okay, so that one is a little less eyeshadow. I press it, it's fine. Smudge the other side. But I will switch to a different color pencil just to change it a little bit. I hope you can see. Some crow or raven. Quick little sketch. Oh, this one is 2. I think I'm going to stick with a pen. That one is 2. A little bit there. About 3. That's too simple. Let's see. There's a lion. Little teeth. Canine. Angry. His eyes are right here. And it's John. And these are the kind of things which will, you can enhance it by adding some colors. Some of the color. Doesn't look like a lion, but that's what I intended to anyway. Let's see if I can do a slightly better job with the line this time, or I will switch to a smaller pen. So that's where your nose, let's see. That is his nose. His lips. Eyes. He looks like a slightly different type of than a lion, but once I put in the mane, he should look okay. All right, that's where the mane comes in. Big mane. Now the body. The other leg. It's like Mufasa. So every time there's a movie comes in, you can see on DeviantArt and other places, there is more and more people painting. So there was a time when there was lots and lots of lion paintings. Okay. Okay, let's paint a little slower this time, just to make sure I get the subtleties right. So the mane. Hind legs. Watercolour. Okay. Again, a quick sketch. We keep moving forward. So the body, let's see. The nose. Roaring, a couple of teeth. Yeah. And that's eyes. Maybe it's ears. It's beautiful mane. Gigantic horse. And its body. And the second leg, or the hind leg. Another color. Okay. Moving forward. So, what else can we draw today? What else? What else? What else? I'm just looking for an image. I kind of like this image. Cats. That's a leopard. And the eyes. So, a little color. Some patterns. Excuse me. Of, I mean, the whole artists, there are so many talented people. It's unbelievable how many good artists there are. Every time I look into DeviantArt or any platform you see, there are fantastic artists. So this is some sort of a ibex. I'm not sure what type. Ibex or some sort of antelope. Again, the point is not to think too much, is to just draw. Draw till you become second nature. So it's got weird horns. Thick neck muscles. Okay. So a little bit of color. Color necks. Keep going. The next one. So, couple of eagle. Again, shape is basically, this is what we are trying to think about. The eyes, big eyes. It's got cute, sharp, big beak. Yeah, so a little bit, maybe a little bit of yellow beak. And some colors. We'll put in a red eye, just because. Couple more lioness head, still a little bit. A little bit. In my head, it looked much better. But every time you are trying to what looks in your head and what that actually the drawing is, sometimes it doesn't plan out the way it plans. So I guess, but that's why you practice more and more till you get that right. And a little bit of sketch. So same thing, keep continue doing it. So that's a rough shape of the one. Back of the ear. And the eye. Right there. Okay. So what else? What else? What else? What else can we draw? So this is an interesting sketch I can see. So to do a cheetah, so that's roughly the body. Making sure the curves are correct. And the second leg. Comes in. The tail. The swooping lines. The elegant body. Muscle mass here. And the second. That's on the front. The neck. The cat. And the ear. Right? Simple. Sort of straightforward. The same thing for a tiger. There's a neck muscle. There's a shoulder. There's the arm. Sorry, the front paws. And then there's their body. Their hind muscles. Their chunky legs. Maybe if it'll improve if I put on regular colors, let's see. Yeah, the same thing for cheetah. Level glass. Quick kind of sketches. So on African lion, with the mane it looks, let's see if I can get this right. Couple of eyes, nose, face, Whiskers. Oh, that's right. A couple of whiskers makes it. And indicate. Some colors. All right. I will. I think it's coming close to an hour. Thank you for a couple of people who watched. Cheers and bye.